with our shop or gift big, shop small. I always want to say it backwards. Gift big, shop small events. Tonight we have Sandy Mason with Merciless Styles joining us, and we're so excited to have you, Sandy. Yay!
Well, thank you.
We are here tonight. I'm telling you, I've made it. I know I was on earlier and I said I was going to have my makeup on, but you see, I still don't. It was a crazy day. Anybody else had a crazy, wacky Wednesday? We named it Wacky Wednesday for a reason, didn't we, Sandy?
Absolutely. It was a crazy one.
Yeah, so all those things that I told you guys, we're dealing with technical things and getting things started. And Sandy's got a new phone. Cool. That's so cool. Exciting when you get a new phone. But we all know when you get a new phone, you can fill in the blank. What happens when you get a new phone? Drop it below. Yes, you drive you crazy. You pull your hair out. It's wonderful to have it, but it takes a few minutes to get used to it. And so, as soon as I went live, my puppy started chirping. I was like, of all things, we're trying to get him on his schedule. 8 o'clock is when it's kind of like quiet time, we start chilling out. And tonight he decided to want attention. So if he starts chirping in the background, my husband calls it chirping. What do you guys call it when your puppy cries or, makes little yelping noises? My husband says he chirps like a bird. It sounds like a bird. I don't know. Well, welcome, guys. Happy Wednesday. We're calling it Wacky Wednesday because that's kind of how today's went. Anybody else had a Wacky Wednesday? Comment below. Let us know. But we're so happy you're joining us. We're giving you a few seconds to jump on with us. We're so happy, excited. This is some cool stuff going on. We're coming into the holidays. Can you believe that?
No, so quick.
I can't believe that we are already here. Goodness, what? Today's Wednesday. Tomorrow we are 1 week away from Thanksgiving. It's just even crazy to think about it, And so, I've been steam cleaning the carpets and stuff. None of it's for the holidays, but, a couple of my kids were staying, well, my daughter-in-law and my son were staying here with the 2 grandkids while she went through college. And now she's done and they got their own place and they've moved out. So what perfect time than to deep clean? I'm feeling just a little cool. I actually have 1 load of dishes to do a day now. So it's weird. I get up in the morning and put the dishes away and start the day and I don't have to run it till at night. It feels so strange. I've never had that happen in life, Sandy.
I know.
A mother of 8 and I'm down to 1 load of dishes a day. I'm feeling a little strange. So, but it's been great. So, well, I'm going to let Sandy take it away. She's got some amazing stuff. Sandy's going to be with us every week, guys. Mark your calendars. Every Wednesday night, 8 o'clock, right here on KC Women's Events. Of course, we're running in Circle of Friends too. You definitely want to check it out and join KC Women's Events Circle of Friends. It's going to be your 24/7 holiday guide. We have all kinds of fun stuff in there, tips, tricks, inspiration. We want to keep you inspired until, the end of the year. I mean, come on now. We're going to go. So go there, see us. She's in there too. But every Thursday, be here at 8 o'clock because she's going to rock and roll with all kinds of amazing stuff. I'm going to let you go because he's getting really serious. Apparently, he may need to go back outside. He probably didn't finish doing what he needed to do. So I'm going to go take care of Shadow. Maybe he'll make a guest appearance here soon. I'm going to have to show some pictures. He's getting big. So I'm going to go take care of him. And you have fun, Sandy. And I will see you guys later.
Thank you, Kathy. As Kathy said, my name is Sandy Mason. I am with Merciless Styles. I sell Color Street nail polish strips. And I'm going to share those and a couple tips and tricks with you this evening. Might not be able to say it, but trust me, I can do it. First of all, I am going to amend something that Kathy just said. I'll be here every Wednesday night at 8 o'clock. And that is, I will be here 1 week with Color Street. The next week, I will be here with my other business, which is Merciless Styles Creates, which involves painting and jewelry. But tonight, we're going to talk all about Color Street and how to save a manicure. Now, I'm going to be doing a partial manicure this evening. And as Kathy said also, I have a new phone. I'm not real comfortable with trying to put it into a holder to hold it, name it where I need it to be. So I've got Kelly here helping me. She's going to take over on the camera, and that'll leave my hands free so that I can show you just exactly how to go about doing this. So here's Kelly with the phone.
Hey guys, hang on 1 second.
Okay. Now we're going to start with looking at my manicure. I have been really, really rough on my nails. I've been painting. I've got acrylic paints are higher in pigment. Therefore, it takes a whole lot more to get them off your hands than regular latex paint. So where you would normally scrub your hands with the brush a little bit to get latex off, you've got to do it about 3 or 4 times as hard to get the acrylics off. And then you add to it the jewelry glue that I'm using with making my jewelry, and that takes acetone to remove it. And as we know, acetone removes nail polish. So it does remove the Color Street nail polish strips also. That's why there is a wear on the tips of my nails that there is. And don't look at my desk. I glued a piece of glass to my desk. So what I'm going to do, first of all, is just take and lightly file just to get any rough spots off. Now, everybody has their favorite kind of file to use. I get these at Sally's. I also have some glass ones, but I like to use those like the day after I've done a manicure, and they kind of seal the ends and make it more finalized. Alcohol wipes, alcohol prep pads. You can use alcohol on a cotton wipe. Whatever you need to do, you just take and wipe the nails off. Yes, sir. Grab that one. This one's fine. My grandson's down here. He waits until it is almost bedtime to decide to get the trash ready. So, at least this time, he's remembering to come down to the art room to get the trash. Don't forget the laundry room also. Okay, all I did was wipe off the dust from filing, oils from cooking dinner. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take these leftover strips and I am going to take and put them on diagonally so they cover the tip of the nail. And you can do this then. If you have samples, like I have samples that I'll send out to anybody who wants them. And you can use the samples to do this as well. Little too much. Now I just tear that down. Now I'm going to use this piece, so I'm going to set it over here for right now. And then you see how I've got it overlapped onto the skin? Just take my thumbnail and run it down along the edge. And all that is off now. Whoop. Except for what was stuck to my finger. And you can't even tell that there's anywhere on the tip of that. And now with this being the second layer on this, especially with them both being glitters, that tip is going to be a lot stronger, more less prone to chips. Maybe it'll stand up a little better to acetone. I hope anyway. Okay. Now, as you can tell, I put my hands flat when I'm doing this. As you can also tell, my hands shake. That's why I lay my hands flat. Here again, run your fingernail down along the side. Now the two strips that I've got on, the red is called Crantastic. It is one of the holiday sets. The black is called, yeah, that's what it is. Only in Vegas. And it is a regular set in the catalog. A set that sells a lot. Very popular set. That's the words I'm looking for. And you notice I can put these down, and if I don't like where it's at, I can pick it up and move it. It's harder to do that when you're laying a strip down on top of a strip like this. If you're doing it just on your bare nail, then it's a whole lot easier. Sometimes when you're doing the strip on top of the strip, it will adhere a little too easily to that first strip. Okay. Now what I'm going to do when I'm all done with this evening is I'm going to show you my strips. I'm going to start with the holiday sets that I've got. They did just re-release some sets from the last couple of years. They've did a special on them and brought some back. And they did that today. I do have some of those coming in. I don't know if they're still available on the website or not. I do know that they were a first come, first served basis, so when they run out, they're gone. So if you're interested in any of those, I did post a link to them on, whoa, that's why I didn't do it. Helps if you're working on the right finger. I posted a link to those on Circle of Friends. Now I also have a VIP group. The VIP group is Merciless Styles VIP group. You have to ask to get into the group and have to be approved, but that's not an issue. Just let me know that you saw me on Casey Women's events. The good thing about my VIP group, I cannot offer any kind of specials as far as extra discounts or anything like that. The company has a policy of buy 3, get 1 free on their solids, their designs, and their glitters. And they have buy 1, get 1 free on the French tips. So I cannot alter that at all. We have to maintain the same sales that the company has, but I can do special drawings and such in my VIP group. I can do games, guess how many jelly beans are in the jar, or other kinds of games. We do girls' night. We had girls' night at 7 o'clock tonight. And all that stuff goes on in my VIP group. So go ahead and check that out. Like I say, it's Merciless Styles VIP group on Facebook. And then there's my regular website that Kathy mentioned, which is mercilessstyles.com. So definitely worth looking into. Okay, almost done. When you're doing these, you want to do what I did, which is start with your pinkies and work your way up to your thumbs. As you can see, I use my thumbs as a tool. And while the nail strips are not wet, they're not totally cured either. It takes about 20 or 30 minutes for them to totally cure. But if I need to answer the phone, if the dog comes in and I need to deal with them, or a child picking up the trash, or any number of things, you can do that in the middle of your manicure. Get up and go to the bathroom. Try doing that at the nail salon. But until they totally cure, they can lift. So you have to be careful. So if you go to picking at the end of it, there's a good chance you'll damage it. And by saving your thumbs for last, you're not using that tool with fresh polish on it. I'm going to do this one a little bit different. Now there's 16 strips. There's 2 big strips of 16 small strips. So you can size these to fit dang near anybody's nails. The only time I have problems is when I try to use a manicure set for a pedicure. And that's just because my big toenail is so wide. But I can even beat that by turning it sideways. And these will last 10 to 14 days on your nails. 3 weeks or longer on your toes. Ta-da! Now, if you want, you can seal these with a what we call clear as day, which is basically a clear coat. It's just a clear nail strip. Or you can use a fast drying nail polish top coat. You don't have to, but you can. And yes, it will probably make it last a little bit longer. Let me take everything off my trash. Okay, now I'm going to show you some new stuff I've got here, or some stuff I've got here, I should say. These are the sets that I have available. And some of these, I think I've tried to make my little cubby hole back here a little too snug. Some of these are no longer available online. This one is called Bad Cromance. Now, these that I'm showing you right now are classified as designs. The designs sell for $13 a set. This one is called BU. Bad Cromance is retired, so is BU. This one is one that was part of a special release from a stylist design. This is Blew My Mind. Is the light good there?
Yeah, very.
Okay. Also retired. This one is also retired. Catitude Problem. Coral Bay is not retired. Right now, Color Street is fighting the same problem that everyone is with the COVID restrictions. This is Dripping in Diamonds, also currently available, which means that they're having to social distance. Their production is down, so their stock online is also down. This is Fronda View, also retired. Golden Girlie. Now, I'm not sure. I think Golden Girlie is retired too, but I'm not 100% positive. And this one is one of the ones that we have that is called a foundation set. This one is called Helping Hearts. With the foundation sets, $2 off of the sale of each set is donated to a charity or charities. This one, the money was split between a women's heart health organization and a children's heart organization. This one is Kiss and Makeup. This is part of our fall line. It just came out. Hugh Do Hugh, also retired. If you see something you like, you're interested in it, and you don't remember the name, if you can screenshot it or just give me a good description, I can probably figure out which one it is. Now this one is It's a Hoot. And yes, those are owls on there. This is also like the BU. It's was a stylist design. This is Less Bitter, More Glitter. This is what they call a glitter dipped. Where you see white on this one is actually clear. It's designed so that it can be worn over the top of another color or just by itself, either way. Now this one looks like that, Less Bitter, More Glitter, but it's not. It's the coloring. Here, I'll show you the two of them together. This one up here is called Raise Your Voice. It was also a foundation strip, and it was released for organizations supporting sexual violence. They support a lot of different groups and different causes. This is another one. This is called Listen and Love. It was for mental health awareness. And Love Ya Bunches, also a retired set. Make a Splash, another retired set. Mermaid Brigade, another retired set. This is one of the ones that they just recently had, is never forgotten. This was a foundation set for unborn children and infant loss. And Pastel Me About It. This one came out with the Easter sets, and it went over so well that they kept it around for a while. Pigment of Your Imagination. If you know of a set that you don't know, that you don't know if it's still available, just ask me. If I don't have it, I may be able to get it. We have a group of stylists that work together. This is Snake My Day. Now you tell me, on this particular one, does that really look like snakeskin to you? To me, I think it looks like weaving, like macrame. But then, that's me. Okay, this one is a another clear one. Where you see white, it is actually clear. Called Star for the Course. I've seen that over a lot of different colors, especially around the 4th It's just amazing. Suit Yourself, one of the ombres. What am I saying? I'm looking ahead. This is the ombre. This is Sunset Boulevard. No wonder Kelly was giving me weird looks. This is a houndstooth. I do know the difference. And let's try tie-dye. This one is one a piece of me. Okay, we're going to come back to those if we have time. Okay, now this is what I should have done to start with. These are the current holiday sets that I still have. Wrap it up. Now they are re-releasing these, but we don't know when they'll be available again. I just got these. And then Holiday Delight, all those little Christmas lights. This one is Holidays. Now here I can give you an extra special treat. Go ahead and show them your fingers. That's what Kelly's wearing right now. I wish I had her fingernails. This is Glitter Sweet. Now this is another clear one. It's a real fine glitter, but it's clear underneath that and can be worn over any color or just plain. It looks like just a glitter polish. And then there's Drop the Ball. This one, the more I look at it, the more I like it. But to be honest, I think Wrap It Up is my favorite. I just love that red glitter. Now I'm losing things. Here is one of the Thanksgiving sets. Gratitude is Everything. This is, it looks kind of like a glitter, but it's what they classify as a shimmer. It is an $11 set. The solids and the shimmers are $11. The glitters are $12. The designs, the glitter dipped, are $13. And then the French tips are $14. Now this is one of the breast cancer sets that they came out with. This one is called Choose Hope. And this one is called Pink Warrior. That was the other set they came out with in October. Trying to keep things halfway organized here. It doesn't happen often. Okay. You know what? Let me set these down in here so I don't lose them. And if you've got any questions, go ahead and ask away or type it in the comments. If I don't see it now, soon as I do see it, I will get back with you. This is a special release. It's called Meant to Be. And Ostentatious. This is great with the Reds for the Chiefs season. Bless you. Black tie optional. Capitol Hill. One of my favorites. This is Check Me Out. It's such a pretty pink. And I'm not a pink person, but that is really just a pretty pink. This one is called Home Sweet Home. Now, Home Sweet Home is not transparent, not clear like Glitter Sweet was or Star for the Course, but it is semi-translucent. You can actually see colors underneath it, and it will change the look of a manicure. I've worn it over the top of sets many times. This is Ibiza Nights. How's that for a purple? And then Mardi Gras. These ones I'm showing you now are all the glitters. Now you can check online and they may have stuff on there that I don't have available. This is Moon River. But I also know that I have stuff in my stock that they don't have available. If you go to my website or my VIP page, I have a link to a site called You Me Who. This is Party in the USA. And I keep my inventory on You Me Who. So you can go online and actually see everything I have in my stock. Now this one is Sahara Jewel. This is an amazing one also. It pairs really, really well with the solid called Venetian Velvet. It's a deep, dark wine red. This is Seattle Royale. And this one is the company's bestseller, everybody's favorite. It's called Tokyo Lights. It picks up so many different colors. And you're cordially invited. All righty. I'll try not to knock it over. Not making any promises, girl, but I'll try. Okay. Now, this group is all what they call clear overlays. All of these sell for $11 a set. Where you see white, it is clear. Now, the most fun I've seen with Between the Lines is over a bright yellow for a bumblebee. There's a beekeeper that puts up pictures on a regular basis. There's Hoop, there it is, for basketball season. And Kick It Up a Notch for soccer. How's it growing? Now I wore this over a real pale lavender glitter that I don't have any in stock right now. I do have some on the way. And it just got so many compliments. And I love lacy. The only advice I will give you with the clear overlays is to make sure you're not trying to put them on a color that's too dark. I love lacy because the design is so fine. It's real easy to put it over a color that's too dark because there's not enough space around it for the color to show through. Now this one is Palm Before the Storm. And I wore it with Hue Do Hue, which was the yellow and pink and blue little wavy lines, and it looked like a sunset. Polka.com. And that's it for the clear overlays. Okay. I've only got 2 of the French tips, and they're a little hard to see the difference unless you're looking at them online. This one is called Meet Me in Paris. Now you put that white on first with the cutout so that it shows as the base of the tip. And then there's a clear overlay that goes on over the top of that once you get the white part down. And that is the Meet Me in Paris. This one that I have is called Marcel Ballet. Now it's real hard to see, but if you look up here above the tips of the white, it's a real pale pink color. It's clear, but it's got a pink tint to it. So like I say, it can be really, really hard to see, but it is enough of a difference that I know I've got one customer who won't wear them because she doesn't like the pink, and I've got another customer that won't wear anything else. Okay. This one is a pedicure. It's Baton Rouge. Now with the pedicure strips, with the regular strips, they have 2 sides. I don't know if I even showed this to you when I was doing them. Okay, you can take and you can use this side down at the base of your nail like this, or you can tear this little silver tab off, and this side is just slightly wider. So if your nail's a little wider, you can use it to make it fit right. Now, the pedicure strips, on the other hand, are only one-sided. They don't have that little tear-off tab. You just use this against the base of your toenail and then tear it to fit your toenail. But they are considerably wider. I can wear these on my big toe, and I can't a regular nail strip. And I also know people who wear the pedicures as manicures, especially this one. This one is called How Sweet It Is. That is an amazing blue. Okay, solid. This one is clear as day. It is not white, it is clear. Now, all of the strips have 2 big strips with 8 individual strips on it. That's in every package, except Clear as Day. Clear as Day has 2 packages that each has 2 strips in it. So you're getting 4 full sets of 8 strips. And they are divided into packages, so you can use one and save the other for later. This is made in Milan. It is a real deep, deep, deep dark purple. This is my last Penny Lane. Penny Lane is unique in its own way. It is a semi-translucent, also like Home Sweet Home. Only when you put Penny Lane over another color, especially a darker color, it chromes it. It looks like you are wearing chrome nail polish. I don't know how, I don't know why. I just know it looks amazing. So, and this one is Are You Madridding Me? And we have Aspen Sky. Beijing Beauty. And this is a gorgeous red. This goes real well with the Ostentatious for Chiefs colors. Of course, I don't think there's any Chiefs fans around here anywhere close. And nah. Belgian Buttercup. This one is called Budapest. Now, you'll notice this looks a little different. That's because this is actually a piece of paper. This is one of the neons they came out with this summer. And the neons, as soon as they start hitting the sunlight, they start fading. So to make sure that these get to you with as much color as possible, they put the paper over it and keep the actual strip covered so that it doesn't fade on you. This one is Caribbean Coral. Charleston Blush. Philadelphia. It's a pretty, pretty blue. Real pale. Excuse me. Ecuadorable. Here's another one of the neons. This is called Electric City. Fashion Prager. Well, I was mistaken. Something got placed in the wrong spot. This is that purple glitter I was talking about. It's called Glamsterdam. It is so pretty on. I'll put it over here so it gets put back in the right spot. And this is Los Angeles. This is the other neon color that was released this summer. Gold Coast. This is another one of the shimmers. Now you can't see through this one. Havana Honey. Himalayan Salt. Hotlanta. This is one that just came out this fall. How You Doing? And this one is an awesome shimmer. Now here's another color that goes really, really well with Beijing Beauty for Chief's colors. This is called Lima Lemons. Okay. And we have London Calling. Manchester Mauve. Moscow or Never. Another pretty shimmer. Oslo and Steady. I have a manicure that I'm going to do with this set. I keep saying that, and then they release something new that I have to wear. One of these days, I'm going to get it done. This is the Venetian velvet that I talked about going so well with Sahara Jewel. They are just absolutely gorgeous together. And this one is called Would You Rather. It is not black. It is a very, very dark green. And wow in Macau. Okay. Now I've got the petites. And then I've got the other holiday sets. This one is called Achieve Greatness. Now the petites are designed for women with smaller hands and smaller nail beds. They are a little bit shorter, but mainly they are just narrower than the regular strips. Some people can wear them, some can't. There's no way that I could. My nails are just too wide. This one is called Take Me Out. And tie-dye 4. Good Night Hiss. Tiny and Shiny. Now, Tiny and Shiny is a semi-translucent one too. You can see colors underneath it. It's not clear, but it's not solid either. And this is called You Grow Girl. Okay. Well, that is my entire inventory until the FedEx guy gets here in 2 days. Don't tell my husband. Please. Actually, I have some other holiday stuff, but I don't think anybody's interested in St. Patrick's Day or Easter right now. And I do have those available. So like I say, everything is shown on my Yumi Who account, and you can access that off of my webpage or off my Facebook business page, which is just Merciless Styles. You can go to either one of those spots and find me. The website is mercilessstyles.com, and I will be back again next week, but next week I will be showing painting and jewelry. The following week, I'll be back with more nail stuff, if the FedEx guy shows up. My dogs love him. He gives them treats. So I think that's about all I've got this evening. I'm glad y'all stopped by and visited.